Feminism only has two speeds. It's either all men are evil, or it's the men that are wearing dresses pretending to be women somehow take priority over actual women. And then if you're a woman and you stand up and talk out against that, now all of a sudden it's no longer women supporting women. You're the problem now. Case in point, Simone Biles and Riley Gaines. So Simone Biles posted this in response to Riley Gaines calling out the 16-year-old boy, biological boy, who played against an all-girls softball team in the Minnesota State Championship tournament. And it was safe to say that he dominated.
Stunning and brave.
But instead of Simone getting upset that yet again another championship has been taken away from biological girls for a boy because he feels like a girl, she decided to call out Riley Gaines and say that she looked manly. It's interesting that you use the term ironic because I don't think you would know irony if it slapped you in the face, Simone. No. Irony is you bashing a biological woman in your attempt to defend and stand up for women and feminism while you're actually defending a biological man.
Wow. That's not gross at all.
No, it's really not. And now for the weather.
Answer me this, Simone. Would you have all those medals if you had to compete against men? Yeah, you're probably not ready to have that conversation yet, are you? But you know what conversation we can have? The differences between men and women when it comes to softball. I played for 15 years, all the way into college, and then I coached for 10 years after that. I think it's safe to say I know a little bit something about the sport. So this boy is 6 foot tall, weighs 125 pounds, and throws about 65 to 70 miles an hour. Now on the surface level, that may not sound crazy because that's the average speed for most female pitchers in elite softball. But you want to know what makes that 70 mile an hour ball look different coming from a man than from a woman? Wider shoulders, longer wingspan, bigger hands, longer stride, more upper body strength, more muscle mass, better bone density. Shall I keep going on? Or should we just go ahead and get into how those affect that pitch? Let's just start off with the basics. The broader shoulders and a longer wingspan. That means that the ball gets extra whip. That literally means that that is a longer lever in which to create more speed with less effort. Then you have bigger hands, which give a tighter grip, which means a sharper spin and way nastier movement on that ball. Now let's talk about that stride, because when you have a longer stride, that puts you closer to the batter by the time the ball is released from your hand. And if you're 6 foot tall, a 70 mile an hour ball might actually look coming closer to you at about 80 because you're halfway down the freaking lane by the time the ball comes out your hand, which takes your reaction time from about 0.377 seconds to about 0.32 seconds. If you think 80 is easy to hit, go watch some of Tennessee's softball games from this past season. Their girl is pushing 80 and hardly anybody can touch it. There's another thing that a lot of people don't commonly think about. Men's muscles repair a lot faster than women's muscles. So for this boy to pitch 21 straight innings without ever losing any kind of speed or anything on it, that's impressive if it had been a female. You want to be impressed? Go rewatch the College World Series that just happened. Najee Kennedy from Texas Tech pitched 35 innings in that tournament. That's impressive. So now let's stack on better bone density, greater muscle mass, and more upper body strength, all of which stick around even after taking hormone therapies. The pitch is not just coming in faster, it's heavier, it's flatter, it's harder to track. That catcher's not getting some gentle rise ball for a readable drop. She's getting a compressed missile with a late break and barely any time to react to it. If you are going to be impressed with anybody in that game, be impressed with Champlain Park's catcher, Chloe Postma. She caught all 21 games for this dude. Are you paying attention, Simone? That's how you support women athletes. You highlight the actual women that are doing these incredible, amazing things. You don't tear down a biological woman while defending a man in the name of feminism. Because no matter how big your feelings are on this, it's never going to change the biology. I'm not going to pander to your feelings here. I'm not going to play nice because a boy feels like a girl and wants to play with the girls. Here on this page, we speak the truth mercilessly. This was fun. Have a day.